I wake up crying, scared, confused. I would like indictments against everyone involved in this. I hate all of these individuals to the point of, if I had to make the decision as the lawmaker or the authoritative, leader in any set of circumstances, I would very much support the individuals who made the choice to separate me from my income by deceptive narratives with regards to my Uber money, and to, rather than assist me and lift me in earning more, i.e. medical consulting, etc. and so forth, one of the so many different topics of study that I have gone to school for, rather than fulfilling their promises, I have suffered for a long time, I have suffered for a really long time. And they threatened me. They kept on sending little photos of tents and little photos of teeth, saying how ugly I was and gross, and they were back to the I should kill myself and all of that, even though I was in an apartment, that I paid for, working full time, and, fixing everything that they created, all of the drama, problems, headache. But because I never got back my desire to be sexually intimate with others, they decided that they would begin the fear-mongering with rape. And now I guess this will just be my life daily until I just either burn out or die, or I don't fucking know. I can't take it anymore. I cannot handle this shit anymore. And I don't know where Xavier is. He is clearly engaged in something else. They have some fucking weird creep version of him who treats me really bad. And I don't want to use another one single penny of my money to support him. I don't go on dates. I don't have any friends. I don't meet people. I don't go to nightclubs. I don't do any of that. And I don't have any desire to do so. I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up woman. Grown with children, 4 of them. And rather than being permitted the budget and space to move forward with my life and buy a house, I'm being run all over town for less than the federal minimum wage in delivery of someone's lunch or gift from fucking Sephora money, while my significant other is exploited and dressed up like a woman, and slept on the sidewalk outside of a fucking public school after we already spent 2 years being without housing. I would not be sad if they dropped a fucking bomb in this Wrigleyville and blew all of these fucking losers into another dimension. Would not be sad at all whatsoever. Every single person here who continues to acknowledge what they've already done and watch while they turn my partner into a fucking gay guy and then a woman and then a crossdresser. Basically, they've allowed him or forced him to take on every identity in the fucking world other than supportive, loving husband. Go fucking figure, right? But if I walk away from him, well, they won't let me. They don't let me do anything of my own free will. They inhibit and limit my budget. They inhibit and limit my freedom. They try to extort me and exploit me and make me feel intimidated by people of the opposite sex and different races. They put various amounts of focus and pressure on a person's gender and race. And then they make me go back into my life repeatedly and revisit areas, physical locations where people of that race and gender have harmed me. It's like they're compiling a book or material for a documentary just only about all of the people who have harmed me or raped me. I've never felt so hateful. I don't have any real willingness to continue with anything. And they're like, OTL, where's the authority now, bitch? This is gross. I don't argue with anyone like you. I think that you individuals are absolutely gross. I think that the United States government is fucking disgusting. Beyond any sort of ability I have to comprehend. I'm disgusted thoroughly. I've already been through all of this, and this is not my life. I don't. You know, what's wild is that they made sure to steal my Ralph Lauren socks, my Nordstrom socks, pretty much everything I had with a logo or a name brand on it that I bought during this period, and left me with nothing other than socks with huge holes in the heels and the toes. No money at all. Literally day to day, I'm working as much as humanly possible to make what I need to pay the following bill for the next day. They get off on me not having cushion. They get off on me not having like a hidden little like portion of money so that I can protect myself. They don't give freedom. It seems like this version of reality is run by children. There's nowhere for me to run. I don't have family in another state. I'm not interested in people following me to Tampa so that you can curate another set of circumstances like what they already did in 2020. I find you to be incredibly lacking in creativity, morals, values, or your ability to do anything other than exactly what's already been done, which was not productive at all in any way. I don't have the ability to go sit down at a bar and go on a date with anyone. I don't drink alcohol or drugs, and I was promised by the higher power that I would not be used or considered for use in any predatory circumstances, and that I would never be without my own apartment or house ever again in my life. So, yes, I do have a problem with what's going on, and yes, I am absolutely exhausted and tired of sleeping in my car. I don't want to be in this life anymore. They don't allow me to feel anything other than fear and loneliness. And I've already suffered through way too much of that to begin with. Xavier doesn't get to come into the car anymore. He doesn't get to come with me for deliveries. He is mean to me every single day in ways that I don't understand. And for reasons that I don't think he even has. And if I leave him, everything going on with our son and supposedly his mother having him is just a figment of my imagination to these people, you know. I'm just so tired. I hate you people so fucking much. I hate you. I don't know how you could sit back and watch all of this go on. I really don't. They are not allowing Xavier to get in the fucking car and let's leave. I've asked him about 100,000 times, let's please leave the city of Chicago entirely. Let's go park somewhere else where it's not, deemed. Well, there's some small, ugly individual, and by ugly, I'd like you to understand that I mean that at a spiritual level, who was stalking us at my apartment and saying some weird sex stuff about his girlfriend being the queen and us letting her into my apartment. And he seems to be, clinically insane. With that being said, no one lives there with me. It was just Xavier and I. With that being said, he then started telling people that I was the queen. I was the queen of number 3, whatever the fuck that means. I have no idea of what that means. I truly don't. But it was very scary. Then they started mass producing tickets in my neighborhood that were fake. Some days they were like very thick, made out of like cardstock. Other days they were like slippery and like fine, like silky and like kind of like wrapping paper. And every single day, despite the fact that the authority said not to move my vehicle and that was my spot where I could park safely, they would follow me and put another one of these tickets. Then they would start sending me notifications and threats that they were going to put a boot on my car or tow my car while I'm making my deliveries. Then they threw us out of our apartment. Then they attached Xavier to this police station / elementary school porch and won't allow him to get into the car. They also won't allow him to get rid of any of the garbage that he's carrying with him. He has nothing but actual garbage in the bags that he is carrying. I don't know what he's got. I don't know. He wears the same one pair of dirty shoes each day. He doesn't go in his bags to get anything that he uses. It's not like he's carrying makeup or a computer, or he's got a tablet, a cell phone, and a pair of shoes on his feet. The rest of the stuff, I have no idea what it is. And he won't downsize and he won't use clean bags. I've given him like clean duffel bags so that he doesn't have to use Jewel bags or Whole Foods bags or any of those garbage bags a bunch of times. It's very clear that whoever is dog walking Xavier does not want me or him to be able to look who we really are. They want us to look scary, dirty, homeless, without a way, etc. and so forth. And I'm tired of being around these people. I'm tired of these people having access to my life and my house and my situation. And I don't want to be here. I want to leave immediately, like right now. So I'm not being permitted to do so. It's another dumb, stupid fucking Cubs game. I have never hated a sport more in my entire life. And as I said, I don't want to be here anymore. So, that's my car. They do this also to taunt me. I've put it on video about 100,000 times. That Cadillac, that golden one, that's my car that I bought and paid off entirely on my own with no help from anyone, that they stole from me in Valdosta, Georgia. That's my car. Exact car. That is my car. I'm sure they just... But no, this is my car. I drive a Nissan, not a Cadillac anymore. And I have to just go there and tell Xavier that I've got to go. There's nowhere for me to go. Like, there is nowhere. You guys all know, if you've been here, you already know they destroyed all of my family members. All of them. I have no way to leave. And now they put all these ghetto, like, hood, gross individuals around. I can't take it. Like, I can't be around this. I just cannot. I cannot. I've already moved past this. I already desensitized myself. The higher power already helped me turn myself into a person who is repulsed by certain music and energy. I don't want to let them put me back. We've already identified that they predatorily harmed me to get me to allow my body to be able to be accepting of these very, very harmful, gross, damaging songs and song lyrics. And for those teams who are, just miserable depictions of human existence, who think that me saying these things is rude, these people human sex trafficked me and sang songs about it publicly that they turned a profit on. Like, what is wrong with you? It's just gross. I have to get out of here. I can't. Where do I go? They destroyed everywhere that I've gone. Every single place. There is no place left. I cannot live this way. Oh my God. I would rather be dead. Ugh. And now it's already 11 a.m. That's convenient. Should we break up? You've made no progress at getting ready. You've made no progress at getting ready.